Guys, my eyelashes. I don't know why my eyelashes are falling. Oh my god. It looked so good this morning so I don't use fake eyelashes. I just put mascara on, but it looked really good. It was like standing up so well. I just don't know why it's dropped. Apparently waterproof mascara works the best, so unfortunately I don't have some, which is kind of sad, but oh well. Hi guys, my name is Michaela and this is my first YouTube video ever. Okay, I have not done YouTube ever because I've just been so scared of what people are gonna think of me and then judge me, and then they're gonna be like, okay, you're not doing this right, you look like Smurf and all these type of things. So I was just like, no, I kept putting it off, but I found the courage to be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. If I want it, I'm gonna do it. Okay, and I'm just gonna hopefully minus what people think of me, say of me, whatever else. Okay, if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote everything that I want to say precisely so that I can do this properly. So if you see me looking down, that's the reason why, is because I've written every single thing that I wanted to say in this video down. Okay, so if you're interested to know about how I deal with my anxiety, this is something I suffer from, keep on watching. Okay, so this is how I deal with my anxiety. This is something I've suffered from the time I was in school. Probably you can say about my 11, 12 years, I suffered with it quite a bit. But it wasn't as bad as what it was when I finished school. When I started my degree, it became a bit much. I found myself feeling so overwhelmed, and like when tests and assignments and all these things came up, I just wanted to run because that's how bad it was. It was just getting to me, and I just felt like I was closed off. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I just wanted to stay in bed. It's like I felt so nervous and anxious all the time. Sometimes I even got to the point of feeling so sick. But how I dealt with it was through 3 simple steps. Okay, and the first one is to get a pen and a page. Okay, this might seem ridiculous, but trust me, it actually works. Okay, well, preferably to me, it actually worked. Get a page and a pen, and when you're going through this entire process of feeling so nervous and so overwhelmed and like, oh my god, I can't do this, I just want to run away, that type of feeling, this page and pen is going to help you. Okay, you need to go to a quiet place where just you can have some 10 to 15 minutes just by yourself. Okay, you can reduce it as you keep practicing this, but like on the first go, try 10 to 15 minutes. Just sit on the chair, find a chair and a table, put this pen and page down, sit there, close your eyes for a second and let everything surface, all your emotion, your feelings, whatever you're going through, just let it come to you. Okay, and after it has, you need to start writing. Don't worry about punctuation, don't worry about everything else that's going on. Just write everything your brain is telling you. Write the fact that you're so useless and that you can't do this and you're a chicken and everything else that your mind is telling you. It just needs some time to speak. Actually, that's what this exercise does. It helps you to just get everything out. It wants it wants a place to escape. So just write it all down. From whatever you have to say, just get it out. Just write. After you've written everything that your mind needed to tell you, then sit back on the chair, close your eyes again, breathe in, breathe out, and get ready to read everything that you wrote. Read it. Let your brain and yourself understand that, okay, I'm taking the time to listen to you. I'm taking the time to actually feel like, you know what? Yeah, I actually understand you. I understand where you're coming from, and whatever you're feeling, I'm feeling it too. So it's like almost like your brain and your body is like separated. So they need to understand one another. You need to get them communicating again. So because your body is kind of being like, it's in this adrenaline rush, it's kind of doing everything that you need to do to kind of put yourself out there in the situation that's giving you this anxiety. And then your brain and your emotions are all scared out of their mind, and they don't feel you have the capability to do it, so they need to align. So what you need to do is basically have this intimate conversation with yourself. I know you're going to seem like you're crazy, but trust me, it helps. So read whatever you've written, and after you've read it, then take a moment to sit in absolute silence. Give your brain some time to rest from its panic state, and sit there in silence, and then slowly kind of say to yourself through a soft voice, verbally, like you literally have to do this verbally. This is step 2, just to let you know, is talking to yourself softly in the most calmest, peaceful voice ever. Is talking to yourself. Talk to yourself and tell yourself all the positive things that is associated with what you're going through. So for example, if you're writing a test and like, okay, I can't do this, I'm losing my mind, oh my god, Michaela, you're gonna fail, this is such a big test, and like, you know, you're gonna be sitting with everybody else, and it's, you know, all these ridiculous things that go through your mind. Sit there and say, you know what, it's okay, I can go to this test. I probably haven't studied everything, it's my human self, but I've studied enough to be able to at least write the test. Whether I pass or I fail, at least I tried, right? It's like you need that reassuring kind of feel to know that I tried and I'm gonna do my best. No one's gonna pressure me, no one's gonna kill me. Even though I have parents that are behind me that are like, you know what, you need to pass this year. That's all we say, you know, there's so much money going. Yes, we know that, and that can be stressful when you have that zinging thoughts in the back of your mind, but they are not going to kill you. They are your parents. They love you more than anything else, and they are understanding. If they can see that you've tried, you've put in the hours, and you've studied, and you are capable to write this test, let me tell you, they are going to be understanding. Okay, and the chances of you doing this, calming yourself down to such a point, is going to give you that time to regather your thoughts on what you've studied, what you've learned, and to put it out there. Okay, this can work for any situation. Like, even if you're prepared to go on stage and you need to just speak, you need to just tell yourself, I can do it. There's people that feel I'm good enough to be on the stage to start off with, so I can do this. I do have the capability to do this. You just need to reassure yourself of all these positive things, good and bad, because you're giving yourself the opportunity. There could be a possibility it could go bad. I could freeze on stage and I could forget all my lines, but I'm gonna take the courageous steps to put myself out there and say, yes, I can do it. So once you talk yourself through this calmly, after you've read whatever your brain had to say to you about how pathetically useless you are and how you can't do this, you can then internalize that and say, but there is a very big but, that things can go a good and positive and healthy way. Okay, and then you just need to tell yourself that, and you'll feel so much better that you've had this conversation with yourself. And then that realigning comes together where your brain and your body are both on the same page, because they both feel scared then, and they both feel courageous to do what you're about to do, no matter what situation that's giving you this anxiety feeling. Okay, I don't have any medical backing to this, right? It's just personally what I have done and what I have been doing to kind of help me through my anxiety. And the reason being, I'd say that I went through this whole anxiety thing was actually I competed in Miss SA India Kauting in 2017, and I had a huge panic attack and I just freaked out. And I had so much of inspiration from family and friends who told me, Michaela, we believe in you so much that you can do this. And I thought to myself, if they've given me the opportunity to make it all the way to finals, they thought I was good enough. So I kind of took this technique in a way of filling myself with so much of inspiration through their words and their comforting time. My family has helped me so much through this. And I've taken it to break it down in the most simplest way that I can handle myself in situations like this, because I've had it through tests, I've had it through assignments. It just carried with me in such a bad way. But through doing this, it's helped me. I felt like I needed to have this conversation and this time to speak to myself to get myself out of it. And then the last one, the very last point, is to actually pray. I'm Christian, so I believe, and I have a very good relationship with the Lord, and I feel like I can take any problem to Him and ask Him to help me with it, and He has. I've been praying about it, and He's given me a sense of peace and tranquility within me to understand that you are my child, and I've put you there for a reason, and I've given you this opportunity as well for a reason. So you can do this, and I will be there by your side. So it doesn't mean to say that you have to be Christian to practice this. Whatever faith you belong to, God is our source, and God is somebody who He's almighty, and I can't explain the way He works in. It's like when you speak to Him and you allow yourself to connect to Him, that sense of peace comes over you, and you're able to do so much more. So that is my last point, to pray. But if you are more of a person who just wants to do something that's more physical, and I need to, help myself, and maybe you're somebody who's not religious, I can't be any way against you for that. It's just your preference. Then step 1 and 2 is definitely something that you should try. I mean, I can't guarantee that this may work for you. It's just something personal, and I thought maybe it could help other people who just need to find that way to channel your energy correctly when you feel like you're in a split place with your brain and your body, and it's a horrible feeling. People experience anxiety in so many different ways. So if you are getting medically treated for it, I'm so happy for you, and hopefully you recover from this. We live in such a society that there's so much of social pressure that we are so overwhelmed by all of this that causes this. So don't feel like I'm telling you the know-how and this is the right way and you're gonna get a one-on-one recovery. You have to try different things, and this personally, as I said, works for me, and maybe it could work for you. Hopefully it does, because it's very simple, it's very easy, and the more you do it, as I said, the more you do it, the more you find yourself reducing the time spent on actually internalizing. Sometimes, to be quite honest with you, I skipped the first step completely about writing the whole thing down and then speaking to myself. I kind of let my brain speak, and I listen in that quiet time to whatever it's saying, and then I speak to it. So you'll find yourself, as you practice and as you do this, you'll reduce the steps and kind of find shorter ways to because sometimes you might never have that 10 to 15 minutes exact before I have to literally do this, because an anxiety attack can come on to you at literally the dying seconds of what you have to do. And also another thing, no matter what situation you're put in, don't be afraid to say, I need a few minutes to gather myself. Whether it's going on stage, whether it's writing a test, I know the time is ticking, right? But trust me, you have a few minutes to compose yourself. You'll never not have that few minutes. And everybody in this world, if they're not understanding, then there's something wrong with them. But they are human, and if they're human, they can understand that people deal with this in so many different ways. So you can always ask for just 5 minutes just to compose yourself, okay? And that can help. So I hope this video has helped you, and I hope this is going to be a good YouTube video. Please like and subscribe. I'm still going to get used to persuading you guys to subscribe and persuading you guys to like my videos. Right now, I just want the positive energy to kind of say, Michaela, you know what? You can do this. You're not delusional and thinking that you're going to be A1 on this camera. So I just want you to give me that positive thing that, you know what, you did receive something profitable from me, something that's going to be of value to you. I apologize for my lighting. I'm sitting actually by my window to get that light in. I will perfect that, but as I said, it's my first video, and I just want to see if you guys can accept me into the YouTube community as somebody who's gonna constantly post videos. I'm gonna align my niche on what I'm specifically focusing on, but probably more more related to just my life and in general what I can give you for now. Probably more of a lifestyle kind of thing going. Being in South Africa is kind of tricky sometimes, you know. I mean, if I had to go into makeup, it's such a saturated industry, and I'd say the same with lifestyle, but maybe it's a bit of a different kind of twist because of the fact that I do stay in South Africa, and South African YouTubers are still trying to make it out there. So maybe I can help you to experience what the South African lifestyle is all about. It's actually pretty cool. We live in a beautiful country, and it deserves its credit. So I'm gonna probably do that, and then slowly but surely align it specifically to what I feel like I can give you the best content about. And for now, just enjoy it, and hopefully you guys can relate to me and I can relate to you, and we can be a small little family enjoying each other's company. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.